What's your view on Core Web Vitals? How vital is Core Web Vitals?
So I think for e-commerce, it's really, really important. So I know Amazon did a study, I think it's back in 2018, and they found that for every 100 milliseconds, that's 0.1 of a second, they improved their page speed, revenue went up 1%. Now, obviously,
so is that, so I suppose what you're saying there is where site speed is a key part of Core Web Vitals.
Apologies, yeah. So
it's not just site,
so Core Web Vitals.
I assume everybody's got no knowledge, we're not all gurus.
Apologies, just diving in straight in. So Core Web Vitals is made up of page speed, how your site looks and feels on mobile, and also if it's secure. So that's HTTPS.
Right.
So HTTPS is super easy. Buy a certificate, install it, forget about it, never think about it again. Mobile usability, friendliness is something that you probably have to work with your dev team just to make sure that everything looks good on a mobile device. I think whenever you're thinking about this from a mobile perspective, have a chat around people in the office, have a chat with friends and family, get them to go on your website. Do they have a good experience? Can they find things that you want them to find? Are there buttons that are covered up with maybe a cookie banner or something like that? We see that so frequently that the main call to action is covered with a cookie banner or a pop-up or something. So we want to make sure it looks good on mobile. And then finally is the site speed. So Google recommends that a page should load within around 2 seconds.
And something you talk about a lot in different meetings when I sit in is something paint. What's all that?
What's that, sorry?
The content paint.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean? Because I often get lost in that. And everybody say, so site speed can be measured on like first this, first that, total this, loading all the widgets. What's the most important number?
Of course. So Google have a fantastic tool called Page Speed Insights. They give for free. You can test your site.
And how do I find that?
So if you just Google Page Speed Insights, it'll give you the tool straight in the browser. You can put URL in and run the test. It'll take a few seconds to run, and it'll give you all these numbers. The main ones to look at are your first contentful paint. So that's how long in seconds it takes for something to first visually load on the page.
Yeah.
You've also got your largest contentful paint, so which is the time it takes for the largest thing to load on the page, which is generally your hero image or something like that. And then there's something called cumulative layout shift, which is a weird one. But if you've ever been on a site and it might take a while to load, you're about to click on a button, it like jumps to the bottom of the page. It's so annoying. Google know that, so they baked that into their algorithm to almost like penalize people if they don't.
And which one of those is the most important number?
So those three add up to your page speed Core Web Vitals score. And I think this is where your dev resource comes in. So we can feed people the things they need to fix. We can tell people if their images are too big or if they just need to sort of realign how things are loaded to optimize for that. But it ultimately comes down to if you've got the dev resource to implement them.